Just take
Arizona,
Arizona over.
Arizona and Utah State. Arizona is just too good. Love this Utah State team. They're a very good team, but Arizona is just on another level. That team is just so difficult. So yeah, I got the Wildcats there as well. Now this is where I think some interesting debate will come in.
Yes.
Wisconsin and Arkansas. Again, two teams that are, this is going to be a track meet. Both teams can really score. It is very intriguing because we've seen both coaches, Greg Gard of Wisconsin and John Calipari of Arkansas, we've seen them underachieve in the tournament sometimes. But Calipari, when he got to Arkansas last year, was led them to be the only double-digit seed in the Sweet 16.
I want to pick Wisconsin. Calipari knows how to put a team together though, and they're healthy.
Yeah.
And I think
No,
I not saying that they would beat Arizona, but of this game, if you had to choose between the two to have a better chance at beating Arizona, I think it would be.
actually, I'm going to disagree with you on that. I think Wisconsin would have the better chance of beating Arizona just because of their 3-point hitting style. Again, by the slimmest of margins. But that being said, I think when we look at this, kind of zooming out a little bit into the picture of a full bracket, I think if we could end up looking foolish having Wisconsin in the Sweet 16, and then you do lose the high point in that first game. Arkansas, I feel like we're taking less of a risk with them.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yep. So we'll have Arkansas moving on there. Gonzaga and BYU. BYU actually did make a run to the Sweet 16 last year. Did not um, did not realize that for a little bit, but otherwise BYU is kind of underachieved a little bit when it's come to tournament time. Usually they go about a game and that's all. That being said, I mean BYU is a ton of talent, but just for whatever reason, BYU just cannot win against those elite teams.
Yeah,
And
and
Gonzaga is one of those teams.
they've got a decent amount of people out too.
Yeah. I mean BYU is the most electric scorer in college basketball. So they're while shorthanded, they are definitely not lacking for talent, but it's just really hard to pick against Gonzaga here.
Yeah, anytime really. I said it earlier, um, but yeah, I think this is one of those games where the magic kind of runs out for BYU.
Yeah. And then Missouri and Purdue. Again, close to home for Missouri. Not necessarily too far from home for Purdue either. But I think Purdue is just the better team here. Missouri against some of the more elite teams they've gone against. It doesn't matter if they have home field advantage or not. They have gotten knocked around pretty good. I think most notably, I think the only time they played a Big Ten team this year was against Illinois, and they lost by almost 40 in that game. So yeah, I think Purdue moves on with this one.
I agree.
We go to Arizona and Arkansas. We did have all top four seeds going here, but I think we're about to get a little bit more creative. Arizona and Arkansas, these two, again, just very explosive teams, but I think I like Arizona here just because I believe in the Wildcats to defend a little bit better than Arkansas.
Yeah, I mean Arkansas's defense is not the best thing to watch. They give up 80 points a game. So
Yeah.
like the only difference is they score 89 points a game. So you get a tough defense in there, and I think that kind of depletes the magic there. So yeah, I agree. Arizona moves on.
Yep. But then finally, you get Gonzaga and Purdue, two teams that have been pretty reliable when it comes to the tournament lately. Purdue has been a lot better in the tournament after the loss to Fairleigh Dickinson a few years ago. But Gonzaga, I kind of want to pick Gonzaga here. Kind of this bucks our trend of 1 versus 2s in the Elite Eight.
I mean, when you look at everything, they're close to each other. Arizona has more experience with top 25 teams. Again, top 25 is a little bit arbitrary.
Yeah, especially this day and age.
Yeah, so I would agree with that. I think Gonzaga is one of those teams where they were the 8 seed last year, and this year they're looking to be like, we're back, all right? We're here to stay.
Yeah. Yep. So Gonzaga over Purdue there.